Word, like,
Yo, one more time, man, for the culture. Ooh.
Well, we here. We back. Another episode.
Another one. Hold up. Let's start it off right. I say yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, you want one? It's your boy, motherfucker Jones. And my face hit the mic all crazy.
And what it do? It's the neighborhood favorite ugly, Doodle Boy Fuge.
Oh, hey, we back with another one. Oh, and guess what?
We got company.
We got some new people.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Oh, hold on. Let me give you the real right introduction, guys. Drum roll, please. We have in the building Yonkers' very own
Mr. Private Style.
Mr. Private. Yo, that's so funny. I wasn't even gonna say that. Mr. Private Style. Yo. Cool. Wait, hold up. What would you like me to call you in this show because you have so many damn names?
For one, my name is Culture Royale Henson, but I go by my middle name Royale.
Let him know.
Culture.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
He didn't even bring out the.
They messed that up, grown. They messed that up.
Look, I was about to say he.
That's why I go by
That's why
Royale.
you say it with prestigious energy. Like, be clear. We put it respectfully on.
He said actually it is culture.
Culture. Word.
Yo, yes.
What's up, man?
Yo, listen.
Welcome, man.
Thank you.
Good to have you
We've been
in
trying
the
to get
building.
this
Welcome.
together for some time, and we finally hit.
It's only right, baby.
That's
It's only
fact.
right.
I'm still in that. My next puppy, Culture. You gotta spell it for me right, cause I ain't having no more kids, bro.
He said I'm gonna get a dog though.
That's like fancy. That's like, that's like
real tea.
real gentleman kingishly. Like, your family and them knew what they was
Nah,
doing.
they knew what they was doing, and they was ahead of time because I didn't understand it. Now I'm like,
Yeah,
it now. Yeah.
It fits too.
Nah, facts. It definitely.
real talk. But the Royale is what I go by. That's what I go by professionally, outside, in the house. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's who I am.
That's the terrible part about growing up with niggas. Nigga said, yeah, I don't like that name. Nigga said, oh, okay. I ain't call him that shit.
Bro.
Yo, Ugly, you know what's crazy though? As I'm sitting here, just thinking of him saying that, I can say humbly, again, cause y'all grew up, y'all got.
Nah, facts.
Me meeting him in the culture and just
Facts.
like, yeah, I'm one of them that's gonna drive to where you at, your store, whatever it is. I rock with what you doing, homie. So
Facts.
I can say that you really live up to that name, like Royale. It's like a royalty in a sense. And bro, since meeting you and watching you develop what you do, you move with a certain kingish vibe and aura where you put time into manicuring your presence wherever you at, and you make sure it matches your aesthetics. Everything has to show up.
I did that for my father. Like,
He's a thoughtful dude.
That was running around back then. So this is just the extension.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
What started this whole? Because I know you said your father, and that's like a perfect segue.
Yeah.
But like, what made you understand that was you? The whole from the head to toe, from off colors that niggas wouldn't even think about. Like, how you been dressing since you was a kid, bro. So how did you understand that?
So that actually, I'm glad you asked that. He that really came from him. You know, like every few years I go back and I look at like old pictures and I'm looking at some of the shit my pops was. I'm like, damn, this nigga had it. He was doing it.
Nigga did it.
You know what I'm saying? So And just being around it, I come from a lineage of just people that just know how to dress.
Nah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a fact.
So like I have to further that. You know,
Facts.
the only way we're gonna push this shit forward is if we just keep building.
And adding.
Exactly. But as far as private goes, that was you know, that was more just from what we had in there beginning with when it was a sneaker store.
Facts.
You know, we used to just sell clothes in there. I came in like maybe a month. Actually, I came in maybe 3 months after it started.
I was about to say, because it was fairly new.
Yeah,
and
yeah. So
because
I
even thought
came in
you
March.
started it with them, and then I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
exactly. I've been
okay.
around that long.
That's what I'm saying.
So
and you know,
exactly. I was always love, and you know, we went through the whole trials and tribulations with the whole sneaker shit, but you know, whatever. And we just really kept pushing that thing where it was like, yo, we need something that represents us.
Facts.
Us. It was always about the team. And we finally got to that point. You know, for those of you that have been following us for a while, you know about the situation when we got jacked. Like, you know, niggas came, did what they did with the store overnight.
Facts.
Whatever. But that was old shit. We flipped that, turned it into a tee. I no longer have that tee, but I actually still see people wearing it.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
But from there it was just like the main focus has always just been what can we do to get better. You know, everything is always just I'm constantly preaching that shit because I do this for free. I don't take any money from this.
That's how it starts.
You know what I mean? Like
in
I
all
gotta
passions.
I definitely gotta keep reinvesting this shit and keep flipping it back into the business.
I don't think niggas understand what that means. You get what I'm saying? Because for you to
and you can't explain it.
Because look, for you to still be doing that, right?
Yeah.
How long you been doing this?
Since I just told 10 years now.
Phew. Now think about it. You still not taking money from something that you've been doing for 10 years? Niggas can't even fathom that, bro.
Bro, because that's.
But
the
your
problem.
drive, ooh, do it.
It's not even that because they can do it. The problem is people just be doing shit in things that they don't want any business in. How many people come up to you talking about stocks right now? And yo, what should I invest in? And I always tell, and I'm not touching stocks right now because of, you know, I'm taking care of personal shit first.
Facts.
But when I was invested in that, I was only invested in shit that I was paying attention to.
Exactly. See, that you led me to the perfect thing again because it's like, yo, when you understand that, yeah, not everybody can do it.
Yeah.
Just because of that simple, you know, choice making breakdown.
Yeah.
But realistically, niggas think that's what they want to do for real. Like like your influence is so dope. The way you do, just what you do, how you do it, made me want to do it, and that's another way.
Let me just remind y'all of an example. Pull that canister up again, Playboy. It's a minor but major
Facts.
reflection of the person, right? We cool with your pull-up hours, bro. They ain't paying either, so like don't give them no free call. You feel me? But like we cool with hours, like you feel me? But like the dedication to this Royale
aesthetics
that I'm talking about, bro.
A paycheck from these people, and I'm starting to notice that.
Yeah.
That, you know, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's nothing wrong to like reach out to people for, you know, advice or whatever. But when you start using people for certain shit, that's like, yo, fam, I got a family too, my nigga.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And nobody wants to resort to the lives that, you know, we once knew or things we were involved
things we've outgrown.
Exactly. Things we've
outgrown.
However,
nigga said we don't do that no more.
We know how to survive. So if we find something that's sustainable, especially if you already have an image,
Facts.
you gotta keep it.
Yeah.
I can't let people get paid off of my image. The only time you ever gonna even see me wear shit like that is if it's something that I genuinely fuck with. But, bro, I do not give these people a paycheck because they do not give a fuck about me. That's why you see me walking around with this.
Yeah.
But
because you understand, yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah, you understand it across the board. I
Real
think
talk.
from the things that I've seen you do, it's clear though. Like, yeah, you may not be one of those influencers because you got handpicked as one of the influences because of the aesthetics you move with and the dedication and showing up every time.
That's a
and
fact.
doing it
Facts.
that way at that elite level every single time. Like that's what got you anointed as one of those. And why it's important when we meet with artists, people like yourself, creatives from our neck of the woods, is because yeah, it's just another day in the walk of life for you, but for us, this is why we do our job. We
Facts.
want to highlight it and be like, nah, bro, you've been doing it consistently.
Nigga said,
at
nah,
this
your shit
level.
different, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, we need to understand the stitching of what brought this together and what motivates it. Like, you show up, you said with a responsibility that, like, yeah, my father and them used to get jiggy. So, like, there's a must that I elevate this. That means I recognize that I have a responsibility to take this to the next level.
Facts.
So,
And I show up in attendance every time to do that.
all the time.
Nah, you
And
don't
it
just
shows.
show
It's
up.
game
You show
seven.
out,
Everything
nigga.
is Game 7. Everything is the playoffs.
That's why I said that nigga don't just show up. He show
Why
out.
is
That's
that
a
important
different.
to you? Like, why is that so important?
How many opportunities do we have?
One.
What made you this way?
Discipline and dedication.
Say less.
You know
'Cause
what I mean? As I said, I come from a lineage of this.
So growing in it
Yeah,
is what made it deeper.
it's my job at that
Yeah.
point. You know what I mean?
Niggas don't understand that, bro. Niggas
Real
don't
talk,
understand that,
real
bro.
talk.
It was meant to be. I'm just following it.
Yeah.
Doing my part.
Fool.
And and you'll hear me say it all the time. Like, all of this shit is destined. Like, this is not written. I just follow protocol.
This is what's supposed to be happening. I'm just moving at this point.
That's it. It's up to you to do what you want to do. So,
I got a
That's
question
how-
for you though. What's next?
I got a lot of things planned, but we really just still focusing on private. You know, we launched, you know, this May coming is the 1 year anniversary since we launched the app. So now I got to figure out what else to do. I did take a course in
I saw that.
you seen the
Parsons.
street, the Parsons joint.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I seen yours too.
Of course,
I
but
peeped
I
it. Yeah.
I was proud
You
of
know.
that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I actually did that, and I think it's a great way for people that are trying to get in.
Mhm.
But for me, I just used it essentially for what we already have, and then I started to recognize certain things that I could add to, you know, saying the pot
Yeah.
for PVT.
Yeah.
That's what that was for. So
I love this class y'all in, Ugly, because it was like when y'all originally started, there weren't any streetwear brands that represented our voice in the culture from our aesthetics. And now, right, y'all kicked open the door and we get a chance to see what Dio and them are doing.
Yup.
Right? Which brings in Visionary Society. Like, and when people don't understand this, it's great when we get to see that because that inspires what you're gonna do next, what Tier is doing, what like these different brands where it was like, bro, we never would have had someone in that class from Westchester. Now we got multiple.
Exactly.
And you're one of the ones that I can honestly say for us that ushered in that class. Like you're one of that a part of that graduate class. Like that's your rookie class. Y'all all came in with to become a hub.
and look at how long ago that was.
You feel me? And then
And that
like,
was just yesterday.
and people don't even realize it was that made Heist in White Plains the next option because
Facts.
the only reason why we was going to the Heist because y'all wasn't doing that vibe no more. And it was like, all right, now the Heist is something that my White Plains niggas is even doing. And Shorts, who from y'all play really while me and him really connected, now he's up there, so now I'm headed up there now. So now we took that energy there
No,
and
that's
Dada
real
and
up
them,
there.
and Dada and them created Raps and Receipts. But it was all through that momentum that we took from Private, because Private had started to become the hub where, especially for
It was the only brick and mortar.
that's it, bro. That's it. And it was the only
brick and
place that
mortar.
was welcoming the culture, where it was like, all right, bro, we don't have to be on the north side, south side. We can all link up, and you're gonna run through Yonkers Ave, and it's like it's a vibe over there. It's a culture hub. You're getting everybody. It was really ageless too, and it was dope because y'all even let the young niggas, like parents, was dropping their kids
Come on,
off,
bro.
skateboarding niggas coming down Yonkers Ave, coming to the spot. Where it was like that shit was
Shit was
becoming a vibe,
different.
bro.
Shit was different.
bro.
It was an actual vibe,
Bro,
bro.
and you ain't had to be strapped. You
Yo,
pulled in,
did
you
I?
was comfortable. You ain't had to go strapped.
And the funny
Everybody
thing
was
is,
like, oh, yeah, it's crazy,
The
bro.
niggas that you would call to bring the strap, they there too.
Yeah.
The
'Cause
the
you know
fact.
why? You know why it was one of the first places that we can comfortably go as creatives. See, everywhere else,
that's very
it's,
true.
Your block, you lit, because that creatives though. This is where, because everywhere was about creativity.
Facts.
With the whole movement. So if you do this, you're a photographer, you're a camera person, you make fashion clothes. It don't matter what it is. Niggas just link it up somewhere along the line, going to private.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
It became a hub.
That's a fact.
Would you ever do another store?
I would like to, but
You started recording it?
Yeah.
you know what it is, bro. I don't have the time for it anymore.
I told you I wanted to
think
hear
they
this.
themselves were like,
I told you I'm not
they
missing no
didn't
more
slow down
sound
the
bites.
industry, 'cause even when I was talking to them, I would have loved for y'all to connect because
You know,
y'all
we
had the
used to talk
similar
about hair
vision.
back in the day.
Facts, but we
Like,
talked about
yeah,
that. It was
Okay.
just God's timing though, because y'all did the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all did the same thing. It's just they
No, I
went
get
bigger.
you.
They
That's
did
why
like
I
a
said just
luxury
let me know when
luxury
you're ready.
flagship store,
Exactly.
But they failed to connect to the culture like y'all did. So it hit, but just the connection of the grassroots, a lot of brands haven't been able to do that like y'all did. Yes, boss lady.
Facts.
I was about to say, why we have these conversations if we ain't gonna do it? You supposed to be boss lady or Rob to tell us, the talkative niggas, when to go.
You have 4 minutes and 25 seconds.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's perfect. Because now we understand where we were
Everything's
going.
fourth quarter.
I was about to say,
Bro.
now we understand where we was going with that conversation. But not only it being a hub for the creatives of all types, can you kind of see the lineage between what I'm doing currently and what just private stock was as a vibe?
Absolutely.
I don't even think y'all meant to do that. It was just so.
Everything is organic.
I was about to say it was just so organic that even you, like, we outside of the store today. Like, fuck it. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
you know, the worst thing that can happen is if you actually make it and you can't look yourself in the mirror.
that's the people all the time.
You know what I'm saying? Like that'll be the worst part. And I can't
Facts.
have that happen.
That's because you started genuine, B. That's what happens when you have the right foundation.
Real talk.
And actually, we was just talking about this with Kyra in one of our episodes. Like, you being blessed with your foundation, and I say foundation vaguely because your foundation is a multitude of things.
Yeah.
But realistically, if I'm sitting here like, oh, yo, you doing X, Y, and Z, and you're doing X, Y, and Z, and then all I got to do is go back, what, half of a generation, not even, and overstand. Oh, I see why that's why you're really good at this. And it's like,
you want to know what the greatest part about it is, bro? You can see it all on Instagram.
that's what I'm saying, bro.
Like, you can just literally just scroll through somebody's shit and be like, okay.
You could understand why. And it's like, oh, that's why. It was just supposed to be that way. It was no other way for it
You
to.
gotta utilize everything that you have available because we don't have a lot of shit available to us. You know what I mean?
At
Like
all.
I think this age now, like I'm 28, so like I actually did get to benefit most of the digital age.
Facts.
So the more I can use without, you know what I'm saying, mentally fucking losing it.
Facts.
Why not?
Yo,
It's there.
I
It's
swear,
free.
this shit is dangerous, but you touched on it. Like,
Real
going
shit.
fucking crazy trying to, like,
Pause.
yo! Gotta go.
Outlandish.
They
Pause.
smoke a lot of weed, man.
Pause. Pause.
Keep your mind
Pause.
fresh.
Keep your mind fresh. What's the last book you read?
The last book I actually read, I'm in the middle of reading Charlamagne's second book right now.
How you feel comparative to the first one?
It's
I
different.
don't, but I want to hear
It's
y'all.
it's a
yeah.
different. It's a entirely.
Yeah.
Like I think that was if you put it in a album term, that was his rookie.
Yeah.
Explaining his life,
And
and
this
then
is
this
a
is explain like sophomore trying to help people because now you know what I mean?
He's learning.
Exactly.
That's why I wanted to speak on it because it's so dope. Like, because I guess he wasn't really there for the social media to transform, so you can't really track him through. But seeing that man's growth, like, granted, he's still an asshole, but like seeing his growth is very interesting,
I just
bro.
think he's a professional version of what you and I aspire to do. Like I look at him as that. Like he
with
does it
Charlamagne.
great.
He
at the
definitely,
biggest
he
levels.
definitely
And he's
does.
authentically himself. He does it at the top tier levels. Like he gets called by CBS, NBC. Like
Bro,
they're gonna pull him in
it's
avenues.
niggas like
that
And then you
know
want to
that
know what's even
whole-
crazier? When they dropped that Wendy Williams shit, you understood
Yeah, and she embraced
why
him and,
he
you know?
even does it naturally himself.
Real talk.
To get off the whole natural, rabbit hole, realistically, would you do another private site?
Like a
brick and
flagship
mortar.
store, brick and mortar.
Down the line, I'd like to.
'Cause I think
Yeah, I
online
would like
businesses have kind of crumbled that.
I was about to say, because you kind of killing it with the app. So, like,
Bro,
would
the
you
app.
have to?
I wouldn't have to, but just knowing what we had, all the
Uh-huh.
events that we used to do, like I
I
miss
see.
actually doing that. So,
I feel you.
definitely. If we could get that back, ever,
If it's possible. Because you don't want to force nothing and then try and make something happen that,
facts.
you know. But realistically,
We just
like,
appreciate y'all for doing it at all. And
facts,
and
like.
believing in y'all
For y'all
dream
paying
enough.
attention.
Believing in y'all dream enough to take it to that next level. When you get in a commercial space and you're doing it at that level, you know, that's just commitment. So we appreciate that.
Shit is different,
Thank you,
bro.
bro.
Yo, bro. Honestly,
You gotta
like,
get out of here, bro.
you
So-
gonna have to we here. We might have to do a part 2.
Up and coming,
You
bro.
tell me.
What's up?
Up and
Because
coming.
you always moving just like I'm moving. We
Yeah,
might
nah,
as
that's
well
a
do
fact.
another
We-
one.
We just do this like a regular check-in.
What?
type
Up
shit.
and coming, up and coming, up and coming. I see it happening multiple times.
one more
I'm
time.
with it.
Right there in that camera.
Up and coming, one more time. Yo,
Up and coming,
Up and coming, bro.
nigga.
yo, Royale. Plug your shit, bro. Let niggas know where to
Listen,
find you,
you
where to
can
find
You
it.
can find me at Royale_02, but you can find anything that we doing at PVT_NY.
That's the
You can find the link to the app in the
I was about to say you better finish that.
app. It'll take you everywhere you need to be.
Nigga said you got plugs to the plugs to get you the way you need to
There
be,
you
B.
go.
Yo, it was great having you, my
Love,
guy.
bro.
Always.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.